Square Enix just won E3. Unless Nintendo can produce the greatest conference or stream they've ever done, that just won E3. So, where to begin? Okay, well, I've got a list of all of it in order, so that's where we'll begin. But, here we go. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake, they spent a solid, 15 to 20 minutes on this, showing a full-fledged boss battle, loads of combat, just loads of stuff. It's going to be on 2 Blu-ray discs. They didn't specify if it's 2 separate games, or if it's, at the same time, but it's just on 2 discs. They didn't specify. Either way, huge game, immensely increased. You can switch to any character with the tap of a button, and they are all fully playable. It's so seamless and so beautiful, and just, it is insane. The gameplay is absolutely insane. It is immensely hype. It is absolutely fantastic. It really, truly, it's interesting because they showed a lot, but they also have barely scratched the surface. They showed, 10 minutes of gameplay, maybe a little more, and that's still 1/1000th of the game's size. It's nothing. After that, they showed off Life is Strange 2. I haven't actually played any of Life is Strange 2 yet, but they showed that off, which that's pretty cool. Then Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is getting remastered. I don't think it had a date, but that's really cool for those who are a fan of that game. Then they showed off Octopath Traveler, because it's got a PC release which is out today, I think, or just came out. Then Last Remnant Remastered, coming to the Switch, available today, which is really, really cool. Dragon Quest Builders 2 comes out July 12th. I haven't played the first one. I haven't really seen anything of the Dragon Quest Builders games, but it looks really neat, actually. It looks like Minecraft, but just more, I guess. Then Dragon Quest XI S, the Switch version, has a full release, but not a specific date. But that's cool. Still don't know if the extra add-on stuff that's in the Switch version is going to come to the PS4 version. I don't know if it's on Xbox or not. I really genuinely don't know. But yeah, I don't know if it's come to that as well. If it is, cool. If it ain't, fair enough. Incidentally, I'm stupidly tired. It's 3:30. This conference was an hour and... It started at 2 and it was an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes. Really epic conference, but I am exhausted. Yeah. Then they showed off the Square Enix collection with the Square Enix indies. They showed what they have released over the last couple of years. There's a new racing game from a new team coming out next year, which is called Circuit Superstars, which is basically the depth of a racing game like F1 or Gran Turismo, but sort of top-down Micro Machines kind of thing. And it actually looks really cool. So I'm up for that. Battalion 1944 is out on PC or something. I know nothing about the game. I don't know if it's just come out, or if it's coming out, or if it's been out for years. I have no idea. Sorry about that. Square Enix Music was basically talking about how Final Fantasy music is on Spotify and Amazon and whatnot, which is really, really cool. They showed the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC trailer, the Remind trailer. And it's the exact same one as the concept, but still always good to see. I think that it was probably going to be revealed to the public here originally, but they released it probably as a countermeasure because I think people were uploading the trailer as soon as the concert ended, which is not what you want. So I think that's why they did that. But that's fine. Then Final Fantasy XIV, the Shadowbringers expansion, releases on July 2nd. I haven't played any of 14 and I haven't really seen much. I'm kind of scared to play 14 because it's an MMO and I know that if I enjoy it I will get hooked and never stop playing, and that's dangerous. So yeah, I have not tried it, but it looks really, really awesome. So yeah, that's always cool. Dying Light 2 is coming out spring 2020. Basically zombie game meets Mirror's Edge, and it looks really cool. Then they announced that Romancing Saga 3 and Saga Scarlet Grace Ambitions are coming to the West. Didn't say when. I think it just said coming soon, but that's really cool. I've not seen the gameplay of the Romancing Saga series, but I've heard the music. Because a lot of Romancing Saga music gets ported to, like, people recreate it in the Super Mario World sound font, and it's put in Super Mario World Hack, so I've heard that music quite a bit. Really, really good music. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm definitely going to check Romancing Saga 3 out. Then Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, I think that's a mobile game of some description, I think. Well, basically like a War of the Visions, which is like another game in that series, is coming out at some point. They didn't say when, but that's pretty cool if you're into that. Then they announced a brand new shooter called Outriders. There was no gameplay, but it was like a cinematic cutscene. It looks interesting. So they had a developer talk about it, and they showed some of the enemy models, and the enemies are these big beasts, and some of them fly, and some of them they look really cool. It looks like a threat, a proper decent threat. So that would be nice. Oninaki, I'm super hyped for Oninaki. I think it's going to be an amazing game. That got an official release of August 22nd, which is really good. Really looking forward to that. It has occurred to me, as soon as August hits, from then until the end of the year, I'm pretty busy. But it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. This is my Christmas. Then they announced a Final Fantasy VIII remaster. And it's not a remake like Final Fantasy VII, but a remaster, a port, a cleaning up of it and whatnot. But that's coming out at some point this year. No official date, but this year, which is really cool, because loads of people were freaking out about it, and rightfully so. So we've had how many things there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 things so far. Not counting the Final Fantasy music. 17 things. One of which obviously they spent a lot of time on with Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then the final 15 to 20 minutes was Avengers, coming out May 15th, 2020. Now, this game is amazing. It is amazing. An astounding cast. Troy Baker as Bruce Banner, Nolan North as, I think that was Tony... he's Tony Stark. Was it Tony? Had to be. Yeah, he was Tony Stark, yeah, for sure. Laura Bailey as Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow. Just an astonishing cast for the Avengers. But you can play as all of them throughout the game. And it's basically... You see, like, the beginning of the game, or I assume will be somewhere near the beginning of the game, where it's a brand new original story. And it's Crystal Dynamics' interpretation of the characters. It's not following the Marvel Cinematic Universe or anything, so don't expect it to. But it is awesome. So they're releasing some kind of new technology, and it's Avengers Day. So they've got like this big press conference set up, ready to go, and then there's an attack on a bridge. So the Avengers go and stop that attack, and it looks epic. You can see that the combat looks really fun for all of the characters. It's all very varied, and there's a lot going on. And then it all goes wrong, and New York is totaled. Just, the city is destroyed. It is really quite harrowing to watch. It's incredible. And then the story is set 5 years later. And yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on with the story. But they also announced, I think, did I say the date? I think it was May 15th, was it? Was it May 15th? Yes, May 15th. They also announced an online mode where you can play with 3 of your friends, or up to 4 of your friends. No, I think it was 3 of your friends, so 4 at a time. Some kind of online mode. And they are going to update with new maps and new characters. And every update will be free. But also, it's a fucking Avengers Online mode. That's so cool! That's so cool! what? Oh my god. It's 10 out of 10 conference. Like, it was stunning. It had something for everyone. But it had Avengers and Final Fantasy VII Remake. And, you know, it's so cool. And it just... I'm so tired. But it's just... It blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So, yeah. There you have it. Square Enix 1E3. Thank you very much for watching the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I recommend watching the Avengers and Final Fantasy VII trailers. Absolutely worth your time. It is incredible to see. I'm going to watch it again in the morning when I'm not brain dead, and I'm going to appreciate it a whole lot more, and it's going to be epic. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, share the video around, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.